Y'all, look, let's jump on into it. Okay, I have the snake in reverse, separation, heartbroken, and hopeful. Y'all, please don't tell me this ex of yours who you have cut yourself loose from. I felt like y'all didn't shed some old skin with snake in reverse. Yeah, you cut yourself a loose. It's a competition, the enemy, the other woman looking over your shoulder. Yeah, it's in reverse. You ain't looking over your shoulder. You ain't got to worry about no third parties, no other woman, because you separated from this ex lover, this connection that you were in. Yeah, you didn't cut yourself a loose. Okay. And this person is sad and bitter. They missing you. They thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Ooh, no, no, no. Okay. They hopeful after they done broke your heart. They didn't got heartbroken because you separated from them. Do you still think about me still? Do ya? Do ya? Do you like me so far? Okay, old Frank Ocean head. Some of y'all could have dealing with somebody who was yeah, on the down low or something like that. You didn't left them, baby. You was like, you a little suspect anyway. So now, yeah, they thinking about you. Okay, after you've cut yourself loose away from them, okay, they might have had you in a third party situation. And yeah, they're heartbroken after they done broke your heart. Okay, now they trying to be hopeful after you broke their heart, after you completely severed ties with this person. They done lost their dang on mind, yeah. Breakup, grieving, despair, yeah. They are so sad, y'all, that y'all done broke free from them. Let's see. I feel like too the reason why they super sad is because this third party or the other woman that they end up being with is giving it to them. Okay, since you asked for it, Spirit said, "Let me give it to you," and they not liking it, and you free from having to even think about them and they and what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you walked away from the love that they had. Look, Ace of Cups to the Eight of Cups. You walked away. You was like, I don't like this type of love. What is this? What the heck is this? You walked straight away from that love that they gave you. This person is depressed with the sun in reverse. They can't sleep to the Nine of Swords. Up at night. They shouldn't have did it. Yeah, they look. You walked straight away from it. The cup that they gave you to give, baby, it wasn't enough. Like on Friday, she said, "Go to the store, smoke. Go give me some cigarettes." They gave him $1. He said, this ain't enough." She said, "Make it enough." Okay, that's just weird. That's what this person, this ex of yours, that's what they was trying to give you a little bit of their cup, and then they trying to have you stretch it. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, ooh, look, they mad. They thought they was gonna have you hung up looking at the hangman in the chariot. You jumped in your car, you jumped in your vehicle. Some of y'all might have jumped on the bus, the Uber. I don't give a damn what you jumped on. You jumped on something and rolled out on them big Cancer energy and Pisces energy. And the hangman, baby, this person thought they was gonna have you hung up behind them. They really thought that you were going to be the one that's heartbroken. And once you went into the hangman, went into introspection, really started looking at things from a different perspective, you was like, yeah, this ain't it. This why you walked away to the Eight of Cups. Yeah. You jumped right in your chair there after walking away. You rolled on out. And I feel like this person thought they was gonna have you in suspension here. They thought that they had you hung up over them. I don't know why they thought that, baby. After you didn't left, this is maybe why they're hopeful. They're in hangman. Now you got them in hangman. You got them in suspension. Because you left. Okay, big Cancer energy. You left. You jumped on that chariot and was peace out. Yeah, no doubt. Okay. Guys, welcome to the Shay Speaks Life channel where them cards gonna get you right channel. Look though. This will be a collective message, guys. Keep in mind that energy is fluid. This could have already happened in the past. This could be happening right now in the present, or about to happen in the future. Take what applies and let the rest fly, you feel me? They said if it don't fit, then you must have quit. Okay, anyway, moving on. I've already asked that my ancestors and spirit team go ahead and return back to sender any black magic or any negative energy sent this way. And so it be, Ashe, Ashe. Okay, just period. Let's see what's going on here. Happy birthday to all of my Scorpio gang. Scorpio gang and friends. Now let the reading begin. Shout out to all my Scorpios. I'm a big Scorpio. Okay, anyway. I'm just glad you freed yourself from this person. You shed your skin. This person tried to have you, they tried to triangulate you with a third party with some competition or something like that. And you was like, I'm not about to fight over your silly behind. This is silly. Tricks are for kids. Yeah. You walked straight on the way to the Eight of Cups. Yeah. And it's like you accelerated once you hit the door. You accelerated or something. This person thought you was gonna be hung up behind them. They thought that they was gonna be able to have the ability or the access to you to come back when they was ready or something like that. Yeah, it wasn't gonna go down like that or something like that. Yeah, they had to fuck around and find out real quick. You ain't about that life legit. Okay, yeah, period. I'm just saying. Now they sitting up there, they hopeful. Hopeful for what? Ain't nothing to hope about. You walked away and did not come back. And that's a fact. So let's see, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? Yeah, justice, okay. Yeah, that's your justice. Okay, so for a group of you, big Libra energy. Some of y'all about to have a Ace of Cups. Some of y'all getting ready to have some love come on in. This is going to be your justice here. It came right under here. Okay, this might want this Ace of Cups coming in. Like, now the right cup is coming in. You denied that cup. You walked away from that one. You were like, that other cup is tainted. Okay, that other cup is filthy. Okay, it got pee in the pool, y'all. Okay, yeah. You was like, I don't want that cup. But Spirit is coming in here with justice here. Okay, with balance. They're coming in with the right cup, I'm hearing. Mm. And because you had to deal with this type of person, it was some healing that you needed to do that you received while being in a connection with this past person. So, I mean, you still had to do some shadow work on yourself, right? Make sure you stand on your 10, you know yourself, you know your self worth. You ain't about to be, putting up with nobody's crumbs. You are the whole enchilada. Okay, a whole lot of, yeah. Justice to the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, this person was greedy. This person, they held back. This is why you walked away. It's under the Eight of Cups. The Four of Pentacles, because this person held back, because this person was greedy. They just wanted to take, take, take. They didn't want to give. This person did not want to give to you, baby. They wanted to give you what they wanted to give you, and it wasn't enough. Okay? Yeah, it wasn't an equal give and take. This was more so of a one-sided type of relationship for you, or a one-sided connection. And he was like, I'm not about to hang around like they want you in the hangman. I'm not about to hang around and see what else happened. You already didn't damn stab me in the back once or twice, or you've already showed me that you're unstable, or you've already showed me that you're not capable of being the partner that I need. Go ahead and let me move on. Indeed. You feel me? Yeah. This is the ooh, why my card doing it? Why that with the world card? In reverse. It looks like this person wanted to close themselves up, but then want you to open up a cycle. They didn't want you to close this cycle off. We got a full moon tonight, I think, in Taurus or something like that. I got Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy here. Yeah, they don't want you to close. Look, they wanted you to stay. Like I said, it's under the hangman. They did not want you to close a cycle. They wanted you to stay hung up and open for them. That's why they did not give you the closure here once you got separated here. Yeah, they wanted to leave that door. You can leave the door open. Never gonna let you. I don't know who that is, y'all. Who that? Y'all put in the comments. I'ma leave the I don't know if it's Justin Timberlake. I don't know. That's what this person wanted you to do, though. They wanted you to be hung up in la la land about them. You know what I'm saying? So they finished playing or doing whatever that they want to do with their third parties and this one, that one, and the other one. Okay. Yeah. They wanted you to leave that door open. They did not want you to close a cycle on them. They wanted you to be able to give another chance. They didn't want you to be up. They okay, so the Four of Pentacles to the world, I feel like for a group of you with the Four of Pentacles, like, yeah, you're holding back. Okay. You're holding your chips, you holding all yours to your chest or something like that. While you close a cycle with them, you're holding back here as well. Yeah. They like, no. Okay, yeah. Give me one more. Under the chariot. Yeah, you got in your chariot and rolled out. Yeah. Some of y'all packed y'all car down and was out of there or something like that. Closed the cycle on this person. You started to withhold, like, yeah. You start looking at really weighing your options here too. And then with the justice, I feel like when you started dealing with this person and they started acting funny or whatever, or their energy started to shift with justice, you started to weigh out and started divvying up what they were giving back. And they started to realize that too. Yeah, they realized you started to hold back and that was justice. You was like, well, shoot, you holding back. I'm holding back. You gotta know when to hold on. Know when to fold on. Know when to walk away. Okay. You never count your money. Yeah. You ended up knowing when to hold them and when to fold them, and you went on and fold them down and said, I ain't playing. Yeah, bye. You know what I'm saying? Give me one more. The chariot. You under, like, once you hit that, like, you hit that door, you hit the door running or something like that. Mm-hmm. Give me one. Dang. Y'all, why is y'all making me work? Okay. Oh, I got the moon here. Okay, major arcana is all through your reading here. Yeah, with the moon here, big Cancer energy. The moon to the chariot. Yeah, this person did not see that coming. They did not see that you was leaving. You hid that, baby. Okay, you did that or something like that. Some of y'all, and this is why that person said they was hopeful, because they didn't really see that you were going to leave. Again, they thought that they were going to have you hung up. You was going to leave the door open for them to come back. Maybe y'all could talk, reconcile all of this. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't realize that once you left, that you really was gone. I mean, that you really was gone. That what was hitting under the moon here. Yeah, what they didn't know is that you really was gone here. They thought you was like, oh, we'll be back together here. We're just separated for a little while. She'll be back. He'll be back. And they did not. Okay, you didn't come back or something like that. When you walked away to the eight, look, the Eight of Cups right under separation. Look, you separated. You left this person. You started to hold back here to the Four of Pentacles. You held back. You walked away. You separated from this person, and that was justice. That's what they were giving here. That was the type of love that they were giving here. So you held back, okay, and walked away from this person. It ended a cycle with them. They thought they was gonna have you in a hangman position. They thought they was gonna have you all hung up behind them and heartbroken and crying and just waiting for them to come back. And you moved on to the chariot, baby. You kept going or something like that and did not look back. Yeah. And I feel like the way that you did it was so smooth here, okay? This is what was hitting and why the moon came out, because when you left, it was like you just faded away. Like you didn't have to make no big deal or no big, hoorah about it or argument about it. I'm just gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like how you did it, how you left this person. It's so you left so classy. They expected you to be trashy because that's who they used to dealing with the snake. They used to dealing with snakes in the grass, and they realized now that they was dealing with a real one. Because how you left, you just left. You ain't have to make no hoorah about it. Rah, rah, rah. I can't believe you did. Yeah. You a divine being. You was like, peace. I love it, y'all. Baby said peace. Peace out. Yeah, you closed the cycle on this person here. They wanted you to leave this cycle open. You rolled out. You said forget you and the cycle and peaced out on them. Okay, just period. Inspiration. Yeah, anybody from forget them. They can keep it going. We are in Mercury retrograde phasing in. Come on, look now. This is why they sitting up here showing up. They the ones heartbroken because they didn't know you was gonna close that cycle on them forever. You rolled out forever on them. They will not get a chance. They will never get a chance with you. You're gonna make them stand on the decision that they made with this other person, and that's on it. Peace, y'all.